Beyond the village stood a garden so beautiful that every child dreamed of it.
Come on, let's race to the garden!
It was a large, lovely garden with soft green grass and 12 peach trees.
In spring, the trees broke out into delicate blossoms of pink and pearl.
The birds sat on the trees and sang so sweetly that the children used to stop their games to listen.
For 7 years, the giant had been away, visiting his friend, the Cornish ogre.
This is the best place in the whole world! Yeah!
They were perfectly happy there.
Then one day, the giant came back.
What are you doing here?
The giant! He's back!
My own garden. Anyone can understand that, and I will allow nobody to play in it but myself.
So he drove the children away.
He was a very selfish giant.
The poor children had now nowhere to play. Spring came all over the country. Only in the garden of the selfish giant it was still winter. The trees had forgotten how to blossom. The silver rime painted all the trees silver. Then they invited the north wind to stay with them, and he came.
Every day for 3 hours, he rattled on the roof of the castle.
I cannot understand why the spring is so late.
The summer gave no fruit, and the autumn gave no golden grain to the giant's garden.
The birds did not care to sing in it, as there were no children.
He sat in his great hall, but no laughter ever reached him there.
Yet he did not know that he had shut spring out of his garden when he shut out the children.
How happy we were there!
One morning, there came a change.
He heard some lovely music. It was only a little linnet singing outside his window.
I believe the spring has come at last.
What he saw was a most wonderful sight. In every tree that he could see there was a little child. And the trees were so glad to have the children back that they had covered themselves with blossoms.
Only in one corner it was still winter.
He was so small that it could not reach up to the branches of the tree.
The poor tree was still quite covered with frost and snow, and the north wind was blowing and roaring above it.
I can't reach.
How selfish I have been. Now I know why the spring would not come here. He stole downstairs and opened the front door quite softly.
Run! The giant!
And the spring fled away. But the little boy was so small that he could not run. Do not be afraid. I will help you.
He took the little child gently in his hand and put him up into the tree.
And the tree broke at once into blossom.
And the little child put its 2 arms round the giant's neck and kissed him.
He's not angry anymore.
This is your garden now, little children. And when the people were going to market, they found the giant playing with the children in the most beautiful garden they have ever seen.
The garden is ours again.
It was his garden, but it was also theirs, and in sharing it, he found joy.
Where is the little boy?
We do not know. We have never seen him before.
The giant loved him the best of all because he had kissed him.
Come in, my children.
Every afternoon, when school was over, the children came and played with the giant.
Read this part again.
The garden bloomed because love had entered it.
And the years began to move softly through the garden.
No walls, only welcome.
Thank you, Giant.
There now, brave heart, up again. He was very happy. Have you seen the little boy anywhere?
No, Giant. We don't know where he lives.
Yet he waited, and he never forgot the child.
Autumn came with gold instead of emptiness now. Again! Higher this time!
Even winter no longer seemed cruel, for love kept him warm. Years passed, and the giant grew old and feeble. He could not play about anymore, so he sat in a huge armchair and watched the children.
Watch me, Giant.
Well done, little one. All who passed by said that the giant had become the gentlest friend in the village. He had learned that what we keep only for ourselves soon grows cold. The loveliest blossoms grow from kindness.
We'll remember.
And evening after evening, peace rested in the garden. The giant often dreamed of the little boy who had changed his heart. One winter morning, he looked out of his window as he was dressing.
The tree was quite covered with lovely white blossoms.
And beneath it stood the little boy he had loved.
My little child!
His heart leaped with wonder and love. On the palms of the child's hands, there were the prints of 2 nails.
Who has dared to wound you? Tell me, and I will take my sword and slay him.
No, these are the wounds of love.
Then the giant understood.
You let me play once in your garden. Today you shall come with me to my garden.
I am ready. And peace, greater than any springtime, filled the garden.
Good afternoon, Giant. Look, look. The tree is blooming.
They found him there, lying dead under the tree, all covered with white blossoms. But there was no sorrow in his face.
He looks happy. Thank you for our garden.
Love had made even death gentle.
No wall would ever close that garden again.
Where selfishness ended, spring returned forever.
The village remembered not the harsh giant of old, but the friend he became. Some said it remembered a child of heaven.
And every spring, the birds sang there first.
For the finest garden grows wherever a selfish heart learns to share.
And love opens every gate. The end.